What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. You know, me and Matt, the camera guy, were out riding and getting some lunch, and we're riding through beautiful Greenville. Keep in mind, and I've said this a lot, that we're right here in downtown Greenville, but you can literally go right to the end of that door and you see the cityscape. Our mayor has done a phenomenal job of turning little podunk town Greenville into something. I mean, you got to think about it. We've got 5-star restaurants. We've got gorgeous, big, fancy hotels. We've got, concert event venues, and we've got all this stuff. We've got these beautiful parks and golf courses. And I mean, downtown has really turned into a tourist attraction. That's the reason I love it when customers come down, because we're 5 minutes away from Main Street. And I always tell them, stay downtown. Because that's where everything's at. And the only thing to kind of sum it up, it's kind of like a baby version of like the Main Drag in Nashville. Or, it's a real fun, there's always something going on, bars, and I could talk on this for days. Downtown is just phenomenal. Stores and shops and just everything you can think of. So that being said, you know about the event company, Hot Rods and Happy Hour. We do car shows from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, all the way to Daytona Beach, Florida, and everywhere in between, even done shows in London, England. Word got around when you do car shows, and, I guess bad news travels fast. And, we do car shows everywhere. I've done car shows at restaurants. We've done car shows at major event centers. We've done car shows at retirement homes, and done car shows for the Red Cross and for cancer and for kids with autism. And we've done car shows for every cause there is, I believe, in the last 6 years. Damn, it's hard to believe it's been that long. 6 years. 6 years. Started with 2 PA speakers and an iPod. Now we have 84,000 songs on file, and laptops and an event trailer. That's nuts. But anyway, Kobe handles most of the car show stuff and now, but back in the day, I was doing a lot of that, and we would get people all the time. Hey, I want to put on a car show at my church, or hey, I want to put on a car show at my place of business, or hey, I want to put on a car show at my barber shop, or my whatever. I mean, we put on car shows in people's backyards before. If you're paying, we're coming, we have a good time. Like I said, we go on the mics and we walk around and joke and cut up. And our big thing was we put the show back in car shows, and it just took off. We don't play just background music. We jam out, 84,000 songs. I mean, we've got anything you want to listen to, and a lot that you don't. We have a lot of fun with. Hell, we've even DJ'd a wedding before. Yeah, me DJing a wedding. DJ Broken Heart on the ones and twos. So we got all this firepower now. I mean, 10,000 watts coming out of the trailer and all this stuff. So, been on the news with it, and just everything, helping all these great causes. So like I said, you get people calling, you want to put on car shows all the time. I mean, Kobe's phone's ringing off the hook. Last year, obviously, was kind of a wash. We still did a good many shows, but the year before that, we did like 46 car shows. That's a lot of weekend gigs. We got one in particular that I want to talk to you about, and I thought it was kind of funny. And as me and Matt were riding through our beautiful downtown, it made me think about this. So, like I said, our mayor, who's a good guy, I've met him numerous times, has done a phenomenal job of turning Greenville into something. And he's whipped this town into shape. And he runs a tight ship. And if you don't fit in his little master plan, he will remove you from it. And this is the guy you definitely want to be on his good side. Well, you got to think about it. When I was telling the story about the mall, about the water company guy and all that stuff. Well, you got to think about the 385. Well, 385 runs right into downtown Greenville. That's that main vein that runs right into it. And I mean, as you're going to downtown, you got the Bonds Core Wellness Arena, major concert venue, and you got the Hyatt and all these big hotels, big skyscrapers. Actually, the tallest buildings in the state of South Carolina are right here. So you're going down 385. You're coming into beautiful downtown Greenville, and there was this one little eyesore that the mayor absolutely hated. Absolutely hated. And, like them or not, almost every town's got one. There was this big pink strip club just right there as you're coming into downtown. And they did everything in their power to make these people's life a living hell. You know, if you're for them, that's great. And if you're not, that's great too. I'm not getting into that part, you know, teach their own. I may have stuck my head in the door of a few of these establishments in my life. I know, it's hard to believe. But teach their own. Not really my bag anymore, but whatever. And so everyone knew about this big pink titty bar outside of downtown Greenville. And I mean, because, I'd be honest with you, a damn blind man could see it. You know, and it was always that thing. Everybody knew, you knew exactly what it was as soon as you saw it. I mean, it was right on the highway. And I mean, just, man, and, you know, and then everything else is gorgeous, you know, and they hated that. You know, I got a lot of friends on the police force here, you know, county, city, whatnot. And, you know, they developed these stings and they've sent undercover cops in there. And this place is huge, by the way. I mean, keep in mind, it's not like a little pink strip club. This thing's like a damn grocery store. It's huge. And it's crazy because it sticks out. Like, you know, you got an insurance building, big pink strip club, insurance building, hospital. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely sticks out. It's out of place. Matter of fact, it used to be a big nightclub back in the day. I actually saw Outkast there when I was like 14. Story for another time. That being said, you know, our mayor hated this place with a passion. And so literally for months, every other day on the news, this place was on the news. Solicitation, popping them for this. And it'd close down for a few weeks and I'd be damned they'd find a loophole and get back up and get going again. It's done changed names. They had to paint the building, but it's still going. Well, back when it was pink though, I get a phone call. And whoever owns this club's out of state. They're in Texas. I get a phone call, text area code. Is this Rob Pitts? I said, yes, sir. He goes, my name is blah, blah, blah with blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, really? How are you? He said, doing well, and talking about all the different clubs they own and whatnot. And he's talking about one in Greenville that they've been having some problems with. I'm still not figuring out what this pertains to me, but hey, you know, I'm all ears. So we're sitting there talking, and he goes, Rob, he said, I understand you put on events. I said, yes, sir, I do. And he said, and just let me stop there and ask. He said, how in the hell did you get your voice like that? And I'm like, doing everything my mother told me not to do. He goes, ha, 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 that's right. So he said, basically, what's it going to cost us for you to host a huge car show? Keep in mind, this place got a huge parking lot on the side of the highway. I want you to host a car show, an event like no other at my club. The first thing that popped in my mind was obviously they're trying to clean up stigma of this place. And the first thing that popped in my head is, you're hiring a used car salesman to make your image look better. I mean, do you realize, just stop there and let's go over to this. When you think, and I'm not particularly proud of this, but it's a funny point, and I can find humor in damn near anything. Do you realize, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a glorified used car salesman with a mobile DJ business. And you're coming to me because of my positive reputation. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, you realize like my profession, my mainstream profession ranks right up there with attorneys and Satan. Play on this story. So I listened to him talk for a little bit, but I had to get back with him riding down the road, which I was. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I got to see the event trailer in front of this big pink strip club. Spinning the ones and twos, playing all your favorites in between dances and over on the main stage. But and we never did it. And I ended up calling him back and told him that, you know, we had some, issues with doing that. And I kind of let him down soft on it. You know, you never want to slam a door you might want to open again. But but I was thinking about that. And the club's still open to this day. Like I said, they had to repaint it. It's not pink anymore. But it's not quite the eyesore, but you still pretty much tell what it is when you see it, especially if you're riding through downtown Greenville after 10 o'clock at night and you notice a packed parking lot and lots of big limousines parked outside, which that's a story for another time. Stay tuned, kids. It always makes me giggle a little bit when I think about that and thinking the car show that could have happened at the strip club. I don't think I've ever heard of a car show at a strip club. I mean, who knows? We could have started something too new. like titties and tires. It's like Cars and Coffee, but like rated R. I love it. Well, never happened. Well, we can daydream. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. All right.
You ready?
Nope. Not even remotely. And a borrowed tent. Not even a good one either. It's like a knockoff Easy Up. But anyway, the
Uh-oh. Damn, we have all kinds of problems.
that's why we can't have nice things.
Look, do you think we can still have maybe look into that car show, Rob?
Guys, we'll catch you later.